Hi, friends. How's it going? How are we doing, everyone? How was everyone's weekend? Oh. Hello. So many hellos. Hi, friends. Hello. Ooh, Annabella needs help finding favorite DJ artists. Ooh, that's exciting. Annabella, I could probably share with you my Spotify link, and you can find and dig through all of that. Oh, hi, friends. Hi, Bree, Cody, Chloe, Emma. Hi. How was everyone's weekends? How was Valentine's Day for everyone? I went to, what did I do? Valentine's Day? Oh, what did I do? Feels like that was so long ago. I had work, and then, I had a friend, Paulina, come over, and Paige, and we made pizzas and stuff, and then I just watched Netflix for a little bit. And then yesterday I saw Lane 8, so that was super awesome, and we can talk about Lane 8 for a little bit. That was an awesome show. Oh, you love Boogie T and Grizz. Oh, I love Grizz. Chloe, Valentine's Day for me. Yeah, that was what Valentine's Day was. It was a little Galentine's. We had Galentine's on Thursday, and then we did, like, me and a couple other friends, we did our own little Valentine's on Friday. I saw Dom Dalla back-to-back Sony. Oh, I'm jealous about that. Gabe, was that brownies and lemonade? I think I saw a video of that or something. It went till like 4 a.m. I think I saw on Twitter. OMG, Emma, Aid, and Ashley all in one place. Yes, all in one place. Love that. We watched Yes Man. Oh my God, I can't remember the last time I saw Yes Man, Emma. It's been a minute. I can't believe you met Lane 8. I can't either. So if any of you guys are going to see Lane 8 this year, he has like a meet and greet before the show starts. And like on social media, he'll put like, this is what time the meetup starts, and then this is the time that the opener is, and then this is the time he goes on. So he'll post it on social media. And my friend Val, she had DM'd me on Instagram, and she was like, hey, I went to the show, the Houston show last night, and the line was way too long, so we didn't even get to meet Lane 8. So if you want to meet Lane 8, like, you need to go early. And I was like, well, shit. So then my friend Ryan and I, we ended up getting there around like 7:15, and we waited in line. We were like one of the first people in line. And then they opened up the doors and everything at 8. And then, yeah, he had like a little meet and greet. And so my friend Ryan, she wanted a picture separate from him because they tape your phones. That's like one of his rules, is that he doesn't want anyone recording, just wants everyone to be present. It's called like This Never Happened. And so they taped our phones, and so we were all freaking out like, oh, well, will we be able to get a photo with him? And they had a Polaroid camera. So my friend Ryan went first, and she said hi to him, got a Polaroid, and then I got a Polaroid. And I just said thank you for like your music and stuff, because his new album helped me through the breakup and the accident and everything like that. And he was like super sweet about it. He's really nice. He's awesome. So the fact that he did a meet and greet just for free and just, you know, made time for that just really speaks to who he is. And the show was super awesome. It was one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. It just was my favorite set probably from Lane 8. You live in Austin, right? Yeah, so I live in Austin. I've been here 2 years now. It'll be 3 years in August, which is crazy to me. Cody, last minute trip to OK. I can't go to OK. Okeechobee. Is it Okie? Okay, I don't know. But Okeechobee I can't go to because I will be at Crossed in San Diego, and that's the same weekend. But I'm hoping I can go in 2021. Really, how I balance working full time and go to a ton of music festivals. So that is actually coming tomorrow. I have a podcast, if some of you guys might have missed it. It's called Let's Vibe Podcast. It's on Spotify, Anchor. It's taking a while to get on Apple Podcasts. It's almost been a month, so I might reach out to support about that. So yeah, tomorrow's episode on the podcast is going to be how I balance working full time, how I manage PTO, and how I save and stuff like that. But I definitely cut back on a lot of things. Like I don't go out a whole lot. I don't do a whole lot of shopping. So that is some of the stuff that I'll cover in the podcast episode tomorrow. Let's see what else. Dominique, best earplugs for festivals. I use Sound earplugs. Those are my go-to. I've used ones off of Amazon that were not that great. And Sound had reached out to me when they first started and we started working together. And I tested out the earplugs before I kind of gave it my stamp of approval, I guess. And those ones have been the best for me personally because they don't fall out. And they also have like earplug necklace kind of thing now that is just like a very thin string that you can attach the two earplugs to so you don't lose them if you're like the headbanging type or something. But yeah, Sound earplugs are my go-to, and you can use Vibe with 8 for a discount. I think that their Valentine's Day sale just ended, so you can use that. Dom, Dalla, Nightmare, and Jaws came to my city or are all coming in the next 3 months. That's awesome. Hi, Hooligan, June. Oh, Ash is here. Emma, what are you most looking forward to this festival season? Oh, God. That's hard. Because it's like I'm excited for all the new festivals, but then I'm excited to go back to like Coachella because I haven't been since 2017. But then I'm also excited to go Electric Forest with Emma and like with Ashley there too. And like going to Lightning in a Bottle with Ash. Just excited for everything, honestly. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Seeing all the people that went to Forbidden Kingdom this past weekend, or I think it's still today. I've just been like having FOMO about it. Just I want to be back at festivals. Samantha asked, are you going to Bonnaroo? I will not be at Bonnaroo. I talked about this a lot. With Bonnaroo and Electric Forest being so close together, it's just never going to really work out. But I would like to go. So if there was ever a year where I wasn't going to Forest, I would definitely consider going to Bonnaroo. Or if there was ever a year where my situation changes, where I could have more PTO or not going, and I regret it. You should try the Electric Forest scavenger hunt this year and make a video out of it. I'm honestly considering it. Depending on how times and stuff work out. I have like a couple of must-see acts, but I think it would be really fun. Doing the scavenger hunt to get into the poetry brothel on my day 4 vlog was really fun to do. So the scavenger hunt could be fun for Electric Forest. So glad you just posted an okay vid because I'm going last minute. Aw. Oh, Abner. Oh, I didn't know this. Abner, I didn't know that that was your like screen name. That's funny. Abner is one of the homies. We got a bunch of festivals together. That's so funny. Looking to invest because I also bought some off Amazon. Hi, Samantha. Bree, have you been in Bonnaroo? So no, I've never been in Bonnaroo. It's on my list for sure. Armando, OMG, hey, I tried to meet you so bad at Decadence. We need a rage. Aw, sad I missed you. Annabelle Bailey, what's a good festival for a first timer? That's hard. It really just depends on where you're located kind of too. I feel like the ones that are the best to go to for the first time are ones that you live close to. So like for me, when I grew up in Arizona, I went to all the Arizona festivals first. So I went to Decadence, Phoenix Lights, Crush, Gold Rush, all of those. And I felt like those were really good for first timers because they're not too overwhelming and they're in a pretty confined space. So you kind of get a feel for everything. And the Arizona community is also awesome. And then similarly, like I feel like if you were in California and you went to say like Crush or you went to Escape, Nocturnal, stuff like that, like those would also be really good first events. But I also know some people just go to EDC for the first time festival. Those are all really good ones. Oh, Ashley, I just said that I'm excited for us to go to Lip together. I'm so excited. Any advice for me wanting to go to Lost Lands alone? I mean, going to any festival alone is really fun. Just kind of figure out the logistics of everything. And, you know, I really like going to festivals by myself just because I'm in charge of my own experience. I get to see whoever I want. I get to do whatever I want. If I want to go take a nap, I can go take a nap, you know, stuff like that. I mean, it is really great going with a group because you have the vibes and the chemistry and everything with the group, and you guys all get to experience it. But I really like being in charge of my own kind of experience. And you can always make friends there, especially at Lost Lands. I feel like the crowd there is probably really solid, just from the people that I know that have gone and have said really good things about it. So I would just go in kind of with no expectations and just have a good time and put yourself out there and stuff. And you can meet a lot of people that way. Becca just got accepted into UT Dallas, so I'm trying to plan escape now, but I won't know anyone on that coast yet. Becca, well, congrats on getting accepted to UT Dallas. That means you're 3 hours away from me, so that's exciting. Yeah, hit me and Ashley up about escape. We might be able to get something going or something. Emma, do you have some of your festival outfits planned? Of course I do. I'm kind of having a crisis with my festival outfits. I think I have too many outfits, but not enough festivals planned for the first part of the year, where I might have to like hold off on an outfit and wear it maybe to a festival later in the year, which is really hard because I love all of them so much. So I think I have everything. I have my crossed outfits figured out. That one's, we're doing themes for crossed. So the first day we're dressing as disco ball theme for Gazafelstein. And then the second day we're doing like a party animal theme. And that one is hard because it's going to be cold too. So it's going to be interesting, but I'm excited for those outfits. And then Coachella, I have all of my outfits for. I think. Yeah, I do. I figured those ones out. And then lightning in a bottle and forest is hard because on the last day, I always want to do comfy. But this is where my dilemma is coming in, where I think I have too many outfits. So I feel like I should wear the cute outfits on the last day and then probably just switch out of them. But yeah, on my to-do list to get figured out. Yay, live streams. How much was ACL when you went? Like the ticket? Or just in general? If we're talking the ticket for ACL, it's like $275, $300 for a 3-day ticket. It's usually like $300, which isn't bad. It's like $100 a day. And then I live in Austin, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I usually just budget for like food, Ubers, and stuff like that. The food at ACL is some of the best food because it's all Austin local brands. And then drinks are pretty pricey, so you just kind of have to budget for that. And then Ubers and Lyfts and stuff is going to get pretty pricey depending on when you go. Quickly, yeah. Pick one destination festival you would like to go to the most and one festival in Europe and Australia you want to go to the most. Oh, gosh. Okay, destination festival I would like to go to, probably Envision Festival in Costa Rica, I think is one I would definitely want to do. I know Where's Amanda is at that right now. And then one festival in Europe would probably be Tomorrowland. That's probably like an easy give me. If it wasn't Tomorrowland, it'd probably be like Amsterdam Dance Event. And then Australia, whatever their New Year's one that they have. I don't know in what city. I would have to look up. It's on my little's Instagram because my little is from New Zealand. And so she got to spend New Year's, I think in New Zealand or Australia. One or the two, and it looked like it was amazing. And she like got to see like the sunrise on like New Year's Day or like stayed up till 6 a.m., some crazy stuff like that. So that would be really awesome. Becca Grace, thank you. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's so awesome. Ashley, how do you plan your festival outfits? There's usually like a couple of things. It's either like if I really like the set or the dress or like whatever, it's usually I pick the main outfit, so like the top or the bottom, or if it's a dress, a skirt, whatever it may be, and then I usually plan the outfit around that. So for example, there's like a butterfly dress that I wore last year, the purple one. I bought the pink one for this year that I'm going to wear to Coachella. And so that's like the statement piece. And then I'll plan accessories around that, if that makes any sense. And I also use a collage editor. So I use Canva, and I'll like save all the photos of everything, and I'll put it into like a little grid. I wonder if I have an example here. Oh, I can just do, so like on my little grid that we created for this post, but this is basically what I do is that I'll just save all the photos and then I'll put them into a little collage. So that way I can envision it all together. And then if I like it, then I'll order it and then try it on, make sure it's all good. Which, by the way, I'm actually going to be wearing this outfit to Electric Forest. I'm not going to wear the shoes, and this is going to be a different headpiece, but I did get this outfit because I am a Taurus. So I was like, I feel like that would be really fun for Forest. So I did actually order all these items. So I'm just waiting for that outfit to get in. I'm really excited about this outfit. Let's see. Yeah, I have too many outfits started. What exactly is a festival? Jacob, excuse me, but what is a festival? Why are they so important? Who are you? And hi. Well, music festival is a place where we all gather and we have some, we are like nudging to come. We just need Emma to come. So this is everyone just pressure Emma to go to escape with us. Hi, Charlie. Just curious, does anyone here enjoy going to festivals sober? Yes, I do. I definitely have gone to festivals sober. I've been going to all the shows that I've been going to in Austin. I haven't been drinking or anything the past 2 weekends. Yeah, I've been doing kind of like a dry February, but also just kind of like a dry breakup, I guess. I don't know. I just haven't been drinking at all because I just don't really want to, and I don't want to like put myself in a sad situation or anything like that. Emma, what are the vibes like at Forest on Thursday? Are they just kickoff parties or is it a full festival day? Yeah, so it is a full festival day. It might not start at the same times as the rest of the day. Ashley can correct me if I'm wrong, but doors should open around 12-ish or 1. They usually like go back and forth with the time. And then I think the first set last year started at like 2 p.m. And then I think the days after that, it's like around 1 p.m. So it's a full festival day. So that's why I always tell people to do early arrival for Electric Forest, because it's to Michigan and they had to get all their stuff and then set up camp and all this stuff. So, and then they ended up missing like the full first day basically and just saw the last set because it was just so crazy. What East Coast festivals are you planning / would like to attend? Would love to have you join us. So I'll be at Electric Zoo. I'm going to be at Electric Zoo. I don't even know why I'm saying maybe. Emma and I have been talking about it. So I really would like to go to Electric Zoo. And then EDC Orlando is on my list as well to go to this year. So again, Emma and I have been talking about that one too. So I'm really excited, and I'm happy I have Emma just to kind of like navigate me and get to go with her and everything, because those are two I've been really wanting to do. Have never done a sober festival, but I know a lot of people do. Raving sober is the best. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever you guys want to do. I think it's really awesome when you do get to. The only thing that kind of sucks sometimes is that the pain kind of sets in. Like my feet hurt a lot more, my back hurts a lot more and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely doable, and it's definitely, you can still have fun. Oh, Jocelyn's here. Hi. Love you. I can't wait to see you at Forest. Tristan, oh, thanks. Ash, with the extended days at Forest, do you think they'll have planned for those days? So they said that they're not gonna, on Tuesday, that they're not gonna do anything on those days, that it's literally just to load people in. So I guess if there's RVs already there, well, no, it's just regular GA camping load in. So I don't even think RVs are having load in, and group camping can't load in till Wednesday. So I think that they're just trying to get people in, and that's really it. So it's going to be up to the people kind of like in the camp Wednesday, and then the festival starts on Thursday. I believe I read that on like a Reddit AMA or something that was with the owner of Electric Forest. Hi, Noelle. Hi, Nia. A music festival is a place to do drugs and listen to music. Emma, yeah, you have to go to Escape. Come to the UK and get your tickets for Creamfields. That is another one that's also, that lineup is always stacked. It's insane. But I never go at the beginning of the day. What's going on? Been subbed for a while. Love your vids. Are there any festivals besides EDC? What is that? There's DEF CON. There's like a ton of European festivals that are more on the hardstyle side. I know that like festivals like Beyond Wonderland or Escape might have hardstyle artists from time to time. Freaky Deaky just had some hardstyle artists this past year, which was like a first time for them. Oh yeah, Faith, I remember meeting you. So yeah, I think those are really only the other like US festivals. Otherwise, you're looking at European festivals for those kinds of things. Let's see. Ashley, get Emma to Escape with me and Aid. What content is coming up for you that you're excited about? Oh my gosh, there's so many. My content calendar is pretty packed. I'm just trying to get all my videos out, like ideas out that I've had for a while by, I think, whatever. The podcast has some really exciting topics coming up. Like tomorrow is how I balance working full time and attend music festival. What is it? Oh, how to get free festival tickets. Emma and I really want to do a podcast episode about astrology, but then also synchronicities. So that was one of the podcast episodes we're talking about. And then I have a ton of Electric Forest videos coming out. I have one coming out this week, which is about how to plan going to Electric Forest from out of state. And then I also have a 2020 lookbook coming out on Friday, which was one of my top videos. I think last year was my 2019 lookbook video. So I am really excited about that one coming out on Friday. And then all the festival vlogs and stuff that I all have coming out. I also have been filming a what I do in a weekend. So I vlogged my weekend this past weekend, which I haven't even acknowledged the little live. You can say hi. So yeah, I do want to get to a place with my content though, where I'm doing festival content still, but then do stuff like what I eat in a week, what I do in a weekend, what I do in a week, stuff like that. First initial part of festival season and getting all that content out that I want to get out. The content where Emma goes to Escape. What artist do you recommend, Deborah? I have many artists I'll recommend. Well, right now, he's obviously top of mind right now for me is Lane 8 because I just saw his show last night and it was so awesome. It was so good. It was definitely I think that was my like 7th time seeing him and he just gets better every time. Faith, you're so pretty and sweet. Hope I get to actually vibe with you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hopefully. I want to go to Escape so much. Love the podcast. Oh, Brittany's here. Fritz Blossoms is here. Are you going to continue to do videos about branding, business, building your social media? Yeah, so that's another thing. Like I want to branch out into that stuff too. And that is also brings me to another point. Stickers are probably going to launch after I come back from Crossed. So stay tuned for that mid-March. My mom and I are just kind of figuring everything out and ordering everything. And putting orders in for the stickers. So those are going to be coming soon. I know I wanted to get them out sooner, just life happens, you know, you guys, and I invest my time and the money I make off Vibe with Aid back into it. So that is just what I've been kind of waiting for, is just to pull the trigger on ordering those stickers and get those to you guys. Go to Escape with Emma so I can finally meet you guys. Yeah, and if I think if we all go to Escape, I'll probably bring the totem. Might as well. That's what I was thinking about, because I have the totem just sitting in my closet, and it's definitely coming to Forest, and then I think I'm going to bring it to Escape. And I don't know what other festivals I'll bring it to. We'll have to see. OMG, if you do an astrology podcast, would you include birth chart readings? We could probably include what our charts are. I don't really know how to read other people's birth charts, and I only really know what mine means, and I only know like the main things. Like I know my moon, rising, Venus, stuff like that. Do you recommend Demania shoes for a 2-day festival? It depends on what the festival is and where you are. Like I wore platforms to Seismic Dance Event, and I wore the Demanias. I wore 2 different pairs of Demanias both days. And that was a very flat, concrete venue. So that worked out really well. But if you're going somewhere with a bunch of hills and dirt and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't. I know I would probably fall over the place, but that's just me. Hello. Oh, living by the effort. Jess is here. Oh, I didn't know your computer broke. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, BB's here. BB, what time is it where you are at? I didn't know. What do you think of Pasquale's State of Insomniac updates? I'm blanking on what all of them were, but some of the stuff that stuck out to me, I think the most was the ones that had to do probably with Beyond and Escape with the NOS Center. Because I went to Beyond Wonderland 2017 and 2018. So I'm excited to see kind of what they do with the NOS Center. They also talked about the lineup dropping for EDC on Thursday. So everyone's really excited about that. There's also some exciting stuff for EDC expanding. And if you're going to EDC, I would start your cardio training now, because having the whole speedway open is going to be insane. I did also see some interesting stuff from people that I know that work at Insomniac, how it expanding is going to be very interesting logistically for them, because I guess the part that was blocked off was used for a lot of like catering and artist lounges and stuff like that. So I'm really interested. So it was kind of interesting hearing the behind the scenes stuff from that. It was also funny, a lot of people thought that the whole speedway was used before, but no, it's definitely going to be a lot bigger. What do you think the chances of them dropping a phase 2 of the Electric Forest lineup are? They usually add a couple of other artists onto the lineup, but it's not going to be anything big. It wouldn't be like some big artist like Pretty Lights or something. I know that they add a couple of artists here and there, but they usually tend to be more undercard type artists. And maybe one other, not headliner, but the one in the middle on the lineup. They usually, Tristan, how did you get more comfortable being in front of camera? Any tips or advice? You just keep doing it. I was watching one of my first couple videos, and I am very critical of myself. And so when I'm editing my videos now, I'm like, oh, this could be better. That could have changed a lot in terms of how I talk in front of the camera now and how comfortable I am now. And it's just because I've kept on doing it. I've just kind of progressed and learned different things. And I've learned that I outline my videos and I script my videos sometimes so that I stay on track. And if I'm able to get a sentence out, like memorized or something, then usually I don't have any mess ups with saying like or and stuff like that. So you kind of just get consistent and kind of learn as you go with that. You should do more videos like that time you helped the new, more stuff like that. That's definitely a good idea. And I still talk to her, Danielle. She's turned into like a rave mama herself. She's blossomed into a beautiful butterfly. Oh. Let's see. People always freak out when they look up mine. I'm all Virgo. August at 4 a.m. I take it with all love though. That's funny. 1 a.m. but still to show love. Oh, I love you, BB. SAMF is on the verge of collapse. So much tea right now. Ooh, what's the tea? I know some Pacific Northwest. That's right, Emma. I totally forgot about that. A lot of people are freaking out that Beyond Wonderland is going to be at the Gorge, that there's going to be another installment. And that at the Gorge would be really tempting to go. That would be awesome. Yeah, I wish I was going to Beyond Wonderland. I miss it. At this point, SAMF is up in the air. React was brought by someone, so who knows what will happen. Interesting. Yeah, Tristan, as you just keep on filming, you realize like what you say a lot. So I say likes a lot because that's just how I've grown up, I guess. And then I also say and so's and and what else? I don't have a stutter in real life, but sometimes I think I talk too fast in a way for my mind to catch up. So I kind of have a stutter sometimes and I cut it out. So you guys don't really tell unless you have stutter. And I don't in real life. It's just when I'm filming, my mind is just going, I'm talking faster than my mind can keep up, I think sometimes. And that's for times when I don't have things scripted. So it kind of just depends. It's very interesting. How's your adventure with weird bass been going? Or are you still 100% house at heart? You know, I like any music. As long as it's good, it's good. I still love house, obviously. Like that's number one forever. But yeah, I mean, it's always fun going to those sets. I don't think I really like listening to experimental weird bass just while I'm at home or working or stuff like that. I usually like more of the slower tempo stuff, or I don't even really listen to house while I'm working because it just makes me like really anxious. So I like listening to slower tempo stuff when I'm just working. If I'm working out, I'm listening to usually house music or some type of live set of some sort. But yeah, experimental bass stuff, like that's kind of stuff that I like seeing live. So Imagine we went and saw Tipper for a little bit. And let's see, who else have I really liked live? I mean, I'm going to see Bass Nectar with Ashley at Electric Forest, so that'll be fun. I've seen Bass Nectar a couple times, but I always love going to Bass Nectar sets with people who really love Bass Nectar because it's always really fun. But then there's other artists that I really wanted to see, like Ellis Dream and Lucy and Liquid Stranger. I didn't really get to see Liquid Stranger at Lights All Night. But those are just always, I think, really fun sets to just kind of be at and hear something different. Hello from Colorado. I'm going to Colorado. I'll be in Denver August 29th, 28th for Louis the Child. I bought my tickets. I'm so excited. I talk too fast as well. I'm new to making videos, yeah. Who would be your dream brand collab? We're manifesting shit in 2020. I don't know. I haven't talked about this. That's hard. I mean, like a dream brand collab would probably, if it was like festival related, it would probably be something like what I think if it was more so a brand. That's hard. I haven't really thought about that. I've kind of worked with all the rave festival clothing brands, I feel like, that I've wanted to. Like Rave with Me Gente was a big one. Rolita Couture was a big one. Freedom Ravewear. Vibration. Like I've worked with all of those. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, what like some other ones are, but definitely like having a partnership with actual festivals, like kind of what we did with Imagine Emma would be so awesome on a bigger scale. And then also just like dream collabs of like getting to travel places would be really cool and have that kind of covered. How was Lane 8? Lane 8 was so amazing. It was so good. The only thing with Lane 8 was the crowd was very interesting. It was like a mixture of like diehard Lane 8 fans, but then also people that I think were just looking to have a good round. Those people were like calling them out and being like, stop. And then a lot of people weren't saying excuse me, which was kind of different for an Austin event like Lane 8. I don't know. I just never really expect that. Would you go back to Dirty Bird Camp Out? Asking the tough questions here. Now that I know what I know, if I had a solid group going and we were doing like RV camping or something like that, maybe I would go back. Yeah, it would depend. It's hard. I really liked I loved the artist obviously, and I think the event as a whole, but the crowd was pretty disappointing for me. And that was like a rare thing, I guess, because everyone else was telling me like the crowd is always really great. It was just off for me for some reason. I don't know. I need to go. Yeah, Dirty Bird Camp Out is a great time. I don't know. It could have just been me. It could have been an anomaly. Who knows? But I don't know if I would really go back per se, because it is also like in October when ACL is happening and stuff like that, which that is another like dream brand collab, is just working with ACL or working with brands for ACL. I think would be really awesome. Since I live here in Austin, there's definitely a lot of opportunity here for that. Like a lot of the bloggers and influencers and stuff usually have some stuff going on with ACL. So that is something that I definitely want to get more involved with. Yes, Lewis the Child is amazing. Camille, I love social media and EDM. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to get in content creating? I will have a podcast episode in 2 weeks on this. I just started writing it out, but yeah, so some of the stuff that I'll be talking about is, figuring out your why, figuring out why you want to get into content creation. If you really want to do something, just kind of go after it. I Googled a bunch of stuff and just researched a lot. And I feel like there wasn't as much stuff out there as there is now. There's literally so much free information and tools out there for you to utilize to get into content creating. And then I think my podcast episode can definitely help when it relates more to like the festival EDM space and stuff. But yeah, I just always say just start, and being consistent also definitely helps. And so you'll work up to that and just kind of keep at it and don't get discouraged as you do it. I love LS Dream. Yeah, I want to see him. Excited to see you at Escape. Have you heard how they're expanding the festival ground at the Knots? Yeah, I saw that in Pasquale's update. That's what I'm really curious about, how it's gonna look, because I haven't been since 2018 to the Nas, so I'm very interested to see what that will look like. I really do like that venue. A lot of people come for rainbow color tie-dye. Would you rather be fluent in all languages or able to skillfully play all musical instruments? I think fluent in all languages, because it'd be really cool to just like be able to meet and talk to other people and travel and stuff like that. Favorite Lane 8 song? That's hard. I think it's No Captain off his other album, Little by Little. He does have a song on Anjuna Deep's mixed album that just came out last week called Keep On, and I really love that song as well. Is Dirty Bird the one it's in Modesto, California. And that one, it's basically like 2 hours, I think, from San Francisco, or an hour and a half, I think it was. Do you go to just EDM festivals? No, I've been to Austin. I've been to Austin City Limits. I've been to Lollapalooza. I've been to Coachella. So I do like going to multi-genre festivals, even though they get a bad rep sometimes. Maybe you could do Dirty Bird issues with, Florida, I guess, with like city councils and like stuff like that. So yeah, Emma just answered that. There's going to be a Dirty Bird camp in this year in Florida. Homebase is doing it. Oh, I didn't realize it was the same weekend as EZOO. Damn. But yeah, they had so many issues the first time that they did Dirty Bird Camp Out East in 2018, I think it was. I have it on my blog somewhere. My friend Jesus went, that they just didn't really pick it up again because they did lose out on a lot of money from that. I always enjoy your posts. You're pleasant, well-rounded. Oh, thanks, Lance. Buddy, what's your favorite Lane 8 song? How close do you try to get to the stages itself at festivals? I am a back of the stage kind of gal. But, I said that 2020 was going to be my year that I'm not fearful about stuff and I'm just going to kind of go for it, whatever. So you might see me kind of creep up closer to the stage this year. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I've always been in the back, but there was a time where I was at the front. There was a time where little Aid was at the front of the crowd. Never on the rail, though. Never on the rail. But I was like always pretty close. So I'm thinking I'm going to mosey on to the front this year. We'll see. Because it'd be really nice for some of the shots for the vlogs and when I do like recap videos and stuff like that. How are things going with your whips? Seismic, which was in November. But yeah, I'm hoping. So I really want to do like a shuffle challenge for myself. And then maybe I'll also do a whip challenge for myself. I need to figure out what that would look like. I honestly should just get back to consistently whipping, maybe like once a week and set a goal to just do it at least once a week and then build up to doing it more. I talked about this in tutorials and stuff like that. And that's how I'm feeling with shuffling. And so I'm actually reaching out to my friend Bridget to do one-on-one personal lessons with her for shuffling because I'm also feeling very like stagnant and I haven't really like found my flow or anything like that. And that goes for shuffling and whipping. So hopefully by 2020, I'll be better at both or something. Yeah, I wasn't for a multi-genre fest, but my friend Rue is a good multi-genre fest. I think you'll have fun. Have you seen Excision? And if so, what to expect? I'm seeing him for the first time later this month. I've seen some crazy ass videos from his tour this year. His visuals look insane. And the lasers he had at Thunderdome were wild. I've only seen him once. The only time that comes to mind is EDC 2017 when we saw him at Circuit Grounds and we were up along the middle rail. It was so dope. And we were just at that middle rail and kind of just went crazy. And then he might have been, I think, there was another festival I think he was at that we only saw a little bit of it. But yeah, I think I've only seen him once. But he's a good artist. I mean, he puts on a really good show. He is where he's at for a reason, you know? It'll definitely be a good time. Brightest Lights is my favorite Lane 8 song. Brightest Lights is a good song. Yeah. That whole album was really good. I really liked that whole album. Let's see, did I miss any? Yeah, that album was really good. What's everyone's favorite? What festival is everyone looking forward to the most this year? Or show if you're not going to a festival or anything like that? What's your festival that you're looking forward to? Emma. Who's on AIDS Dream Festival lineup? Oh. I've been thinking about this since Emma's podcast episode on this, honestly. Like, what would be on my lineup? So here's the thing. The one tweet that I've done about this is I would want a all-house festival, but it would be everyone's label attached to it. So like, the conflicts would be ridiculous. I already know that. So that would just suck. Or I would have it be like a week-long festival, say like on a ship or something where each label has their own day or something. So there's no conflicts. Maybe that's what I would do. But it would be so dope if it was like an all-house festival and you got like Black Book Records, which is Chris Lake's label. You have Night Base. You have Confession. You have you have Hell Deep. You have Lane 8s. That's Never Happened. You have Injuna Deep. Like all the different little house labels have their own little thing going on. And I think that'd be so fun because it would just be, and Dirty Bird. Oh my God, Dirty Bird. And like, I'm probably forgetting some other ones, but and talk about all the time. Like we're looking at like a lineup with like Porter Robinson, Odessa, Millennium, Lane 8, Chris Lake, Camel Fat, Seven Lions. I'm also probably forgetting some, but those were like the main ones, probably. But then like some undercard people that might not be as well known, like SG Lewis, I've been really vibing to lately. Pluko is another one. Nora and Pure, love her. See, it would just be all over the place probably. I just love so many different things. Apart from festivals, what is your happy place? Probably traveling, going to new places. Another, like if there was a specific place that I would go to, definitely Sedona in Arizona is like my happy place. I love going there and just kind of clearing my head and getting to climb on some stuff and do some hikes. I haven't been in a long time, but I really do love Sedona and I just love traveling. Ash first EDCO and EDCLV, DEF CON, Lightning in a Bottle, Forest. Hella pumped for Electric Forest. Yeah, you are. Emma, I'm excited for you to go to UBW. I think you'll like it. All the Texas fam will treat you well. Camp EDCLV went last year as a newbie, so I'm ready for this year. Yeah, that'll be fun. Seen Excision a bunch of times. Yeah. Seeing Jason Ross. Oh, I love Jason Ross. He's so good. Then Excisions. Oh, I'm so jealous you're seeing Snake Hips, Alex. That is another artist that I have never seen that has been on my list. SG Lewis. Oh, such an underrated artist. And he's never on any lineups. He's always on like Snow Globes lineups. Have you listened to Medicine? Yes. Love Medicine. I haven't seen him in a while. I saw him crush Dallas 2018, I think it was. I'm seeing AC Slater in March. How are his sets? His sets are always so much fun. AC Slater. I just posted on my SoundCloud a mix or a live set or something that was AC Slater, and I only listened to the first like 15 minutes, and it was so good. I think that'll be my workout set for tomorrow when I do leg day. Always want to visit Sedona. Ash, you would love Sedona. It's perfect. Haven't had a chance to watch your Oki vid. No, I will not be at Okeechobee. I just wanted to do a lineup recommendations and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I won't be going. I hope I'm going in 2021 though. Whoa. Seeing had messed up someone's hearing. Can you touch on the importance of earplugs and that you think about it, please? Yeah, so this is so bad, but I forgot my earplugs to Lane 8 last night, and I was so upset. And I was thinking about just going to get toilet paper and just putting it in my ears. And I always remember earplugs, but since the breakup, I've forgotten them because it's awkward, but you know, like Ryan would always be really good about wearing earplugs and reminding me to wear earplugs. And so now I'm like, went to a show last weekend and I went to a show yesterday and I forgot earplugs both times. So now I have my earplugs on my keys so that no matter what, I will remember my earplugs. Cause I don't know, it was like so weird. I hate bringing up the breakup and stuff, but that's just like one of the weird things that I've been having to like get readjusted to, I guess, and trying to remember. But after Lane 8 last night, it was hard for me to fall asleep because my ears were ringing and I was starting to get like paranoid, and they were fine. Like it ended up going away, but I was just like, shit, like it's down earplugs. They're my go-to ones. First forest and festival this year, anything to not miss out on? I don't want to tell you to not miss out on certain things for forest because like you should just go in and just enjoy it. I don't want to be like, you need to do this and this and this because that's so overwhelming. Just go with an open mind and go in and go with the flow kind of thing. Definitely take time to explore the forest. That's all I will really say because there's just like, it's such a long weekend and I don't want to overwhelm you. Them off and then I don't know where they went and then yeah, so they're getting back on my keychain. Have you ever been to Red Rocks? If not, do you plan on it one day? Yeah, so I'll be at Red Rocks this year for the first time. I bought tickets to see Louis the Child, so I will be there August 28th. I got the tickets for the Thursday show, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to Okeechobee. It's going to be my first big festival. Oh, I'm so glad I could help you. I hope to see you at Imagine. I don't know if I'm going back to Imagine. It's hard, the timing of that year, or if Imagine is the same weekend as it was last year, I don't know what the dates are. I might not be able to go, actually, because I'll have a wedding in Arizona. I don't know what the dates are. Let's see. Do they even have it? I know they had tickets on. Let's see. I have a wedding. Cotton Candy's video made me realize I have tinnitus too, but I never really noticed it. Oh, Ashley! Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cotton Candy's video was a wake-up call for sure. I've always been really good about it, but you know, you just never know. Red Rocks is amazing. You will love it. Yeah, I'm excited. You should go to Float Fest in July. Is that the one in Texas? That lineup's never really appealed to me, I don't think. And they've also changed venues a bunch of times. There's always been a lot of issues with Float Fest, like as a festival. Yes, Gonzalez. Oh, yeah. So bad I never wear earplugs. Did I miss anyone else? I'm curious, what's an artist you guys haven't seen that you've been dying to see? Because my list is kind of small, I feel like, but it kind of grows at the same time. Yeah, I think Float Fest got canceled last year. But I don't know if that was just like for the year or. Does it have to be EDM? No, it doesn't have to be an EDM artist if there's just someone you've been dying to see. Quiet Bison, yes. I'm so excited to see Quiet Bison at Forest. He has that like Flume, future bassy type vibe. Dombresky's a vibe. He's also going to be at Forest. I forgot he was going to be at Forest. That's soon. Oh, Tristan, you haven't seen Chami or Jaws? They're awesome. Chami was like one of the first artists I ever saw. DBSK and DJ Isaac. Porter Robinson. I don't think I'm going to be able to go to Second Sky this year, and it's going to suck because he's probably going to have a new set, and I'm going to be really upset that I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be at, well, if it's the same weekend as last year, my parents are coming in town to visit for Father's Day weekend. So let's see. Sophie Tucker, Annie Up, Emily Lenz, and Odessa, Emma. Sophie Tucker's amazing. Saw them at ACL, and that was probably one of my favorite sets from ACL and one of Ryan's favorite sets. Annie Up. I haven't seen Annie Up announce anything or like been on anything. I know Chris Lake was saying that it's been hard for them to like finish some tracks and stuff. And Odessa, yeah, you still need to see Odessa, Emma. But that won't be for a while since they're taking a break. Calvin Harris. I'll see Calvin Harris at Coachella. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him since I saw him in Vegas when I turned 21, and that was cool. Glass Animals at Bonnaroo. I saw Glass Animals Coachella 2017. That was so weird. Elderbrook. Yeah, Elderbrook's going to be awesome. Emma and I were talking about how we're just going to cry at Griffin. Are you going to Camp Nowhere? Oh, so Camp Nowhere in Dallas and Austin. No, I will not be there. Camp Nowhere is on a Sunday in Austin, and it's like 2 days before I leave for Electric Forest, so it's not going to work out. I was trying to tell Ashley Gauthier to come and to come stop by Austin for Camp Nowhere, and then we'll go to Electric Forest. But that's too much. It's too close together. You like Spencer Brown's new album? I liked it. It was a little hard to get into at first, but I kind of liked it. I mean, it was nice, like, work listening music. Eric Prydz, I hope they add him to Seismic. That'd be dope if they added him. I mean, they had CRSSD last year, so just be like, there's still tickets for some summer festivals in the USA available. I know Global Dance in Colorado just got announced. I think it's in July usually. And then you still have like Hard Summer, and you still have Electric Zoo just went on sale. Those are kind of like towards the end of summer. Paradiso, I don't think is happening, is the rumor right now. And then there's potentially going to be a Beyond Wonderland at the Gorge, so that might be something. I don't know. I think Bonnaroo hasn't sold out, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's sold out on Pollen, but I don't think it's sold out as a festival yet. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say for same thing. Bonnaroo probably will sell up closer, I think. For me, for artists I haven't seen, let's see. I haven't seen Quiet Bison's on my list. Pluko is on my list still. SG Lewis. And then there's like non-EDM that I haven't seen. Like I really want to see Dua Lipa. She's like a queen. SZA is another one that I've been dying to see. I'm trying to think. There was someone I said I was hoping. Oh, what's her name? CLAIR. CLAIR. She's CLAIRO. She's a vocalist, and I was hoping she was going to be on Coachella, but she wasn't. Hi, Cameron. Let's see. Ooh, MEMBA's a good one. I haven't seen MEMBA. I think MEMBA's also going to be at Lucid Child. Red Rocks. That'll be a really good one. You like Sinden? I do like Sinden. Clara was there last year. Okay. Well, so it's 7:30. I usually go to bed, or I start getting ready for bed at like 8. I'm a grandma. It's because I go to the gym at like 5 a.m. But if you guys have any more other questions and stuff, let's just get to those. And then we'll wrap this up and stuff. I didn't even realize MEMBA was at Forest last year. That's like one of those things when you look back on the lineup, like old lineups, and you're like, where was I? Like, what was I doing? Like, why didn't I go see this person? And because it might have been that you like just didn't know of them yet, and then you just like are like, okay, cool. Not EDM. I'm seeing Lovely, the band in Valley. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Do you think you'll live in Austin forever? Well, forever's a long time now. I don't really see myself leaving for a while. I really like it here. I like my friends. I have my job here. I like kind of being in the middle of the country, if that makes sense, because kind of going either way, it's about the same price, I feel like. Whereas if I lived in the West Coast, it would be more expensive to go other time, and me wanting to work for myself would be really good to just do it here. And I see a lot of opportunity here for that. So I think for now, yeah, I could see myself living here for a while. I don't really see myself going back to Arizona, really. unless something were to like happen where I would need to move back, but I don't think so. And I've thought about like living in other places, like what would San Diego be like, New York, stuff like that. And I just really like it here. There's a lot to do, and I just like it here. Can you choose a favorite set in your time of raving? Oh. Favorite set in my... That is such a hard question. Favorite set? I think number one probably would have to be EDC 2017 Porter Robinson. It was my first world set, and we had camped out in the front the whole time. So we saw Autograph, and then we saw Louis the Child, and then we saw Rufus Du Sol, and then it was Porter Robinson at Cosmic Meadows. Even just that 4-hour gap was probably one of the best. That 4-hour timeline was probably the best, like 4 or 5 hours of my life. But yeah, probably Porter. And then top three, I'll add Skrillex surprise set at the Do Lab at Coachella 2017, weekend 2. That was awesome. And then the third spot would be really hard to figure out. Actually, never mind. It would also be in 2017. I saw a lot of amazing sets that year. And that was Coachella 2017. Coachella 2017 was Shelter Live with Porter Robinson and Madeon. Yeah, that's probably my top three of all time. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, that's such a cute name. How different is Coachella than EDC, or does EDC just blow away Coachella? You can't tease. Like, it's really hard to compare the two because you have a full EDM festival on crack for like Super Bowl of ravers. And then you have Coachella, which is like one of the biggest multi-genre festivals in probably the world, the country. I know that there's definitely more people in terms of size at EDC. Crowds are going to be entirely different. How people dress is going to be entirely different. I feel like there might be some overlap. Like you definitely see some people that are dressed more ravey at Coachella, but like for the most part, it has its own look, its vibe, and it has the stigma of being like, you know, for influencers and stuff like that. Whereas like EDC is like plur heaven and everything, raver paradise and stuff. Yeah. It's hard to compare the two. I can't really say like one is better than the other or like anything like that because they're just so different. And I love both of them for different reasons because I've been to both of them. And they have kind of like the same kind of level of production. Like both of their productions are insane. Like Sahara Tent and then like just EDC in general, both are just crazy. How big of a fan of drum and bass are you? I'm definitely an old school junglist. I don't really like a lot of drum and bass except for Liquid up at our campsite, and we would just hear this really pleasant drum and bass. And I think it's Liquid drum and bass, I'm pretty sure, is what it's called. But it's very like soothing and pleasing to the ears. And waking up at Electric Forest just to hear some nice little music like that was really nice. So I listen to that from time to time, like at work and stuff, because it's easy, like mindless kind of music. But yeah, that's probably the only drum and bass I really listen to. It's kind of nice sometimes when artists do throw drum and bass in, like Justin Martin will throw drum and bass into his sets from time to time. I just don't think I like the full sets of it, but hearing it every now and then get dropped in a set would be really good. Have you ever been to an international festival? No, and I don't think Holy Ship really counts, but that's technically in the Bahamas. We didn't get off at the Bahamas because the waters were too choppy. So I don't know. Alrighty. Let's see if there's any other questions. Did I miss any? All right. Well, if there are no any other questions, I think I'm going to wrap this up so I can get ready for bed and stuff. But thanks, guys, for hopping on. This week, I have a new podcast episode coming out tomorrow. It's going to be how to balance working full-time and going to music festivals. So that'll be up tomorrow. And then later this week, I will have a video about how to travel to Electric Forest from out of state. That'll be on Wednesday. And then on Friday is my 2020 lookbook. So for all my women, I got a festival lookbook coming for you. So stay excited. Thanks, guys, for hopping on. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support.